So I got this really excellent question from YouTube user, what is that? Nice? Yeah, it's nice. Got this really excellent question from YouTube user Nice. Why would you make a pixel game if you obviously have more experience with 2D art? First of all, I gotta say, oh, thank you for the recognition. I did indeed go to school for 2D art, so I thought this was a really excellent question. Like, why would someone who's good at art choose to do something that's seen as like low fidelity, like pixel art? Well, first of all, I actually have a really deep history with pixel art. It's one of the first digital art techniques I ever learned, partially because MS Paint came free with every Windows computer. So this is really like me getting back to like 2000s MS Paint roots. So it's very nostalgic for me. And there's something magical about pixel art, I find, where you can make really small changes and it changes the entire read of a piece of art. The other reason I chose pixel art was because of time and effort. It'd just be a lot of work and time for me to do something that's fully illustrated in my usual style. And I'm making this art while also learning how to do game development in the first place. So it's kind of a compromise to make things easier when it comes to game development. And finally, there's just the matter of the thematics of the game itself. The game is heavily inspired by a short film called Possibly in Michigan. It went viral a couple of times, so you may or may not be familiar with it. It's a great piece of work. I recommend it highly. It's like 15 minutes, maybe 10. It's a really short thing. But because of the nature of the game, the subject matter inside of it will likely get pretty dark or violent at times. Pixel art is just a really easy to digest way of depicting certain scenarios, and it's also a great way to leave certain details to the imagination of the audience. So shout out to Nice, you asked a really nice question.